Check, 1, 2. There it is. I don't know what device my microphone settings thought they were connected to. Let's everything should be running just fine, but here we are. Let's check, see what the property. Oh yeah, it's not even set. It's not even set to my computer. For like computer audio, once the game started, there would have been no sound. You know how it goes. Settings that just decide to change on you, just because. I can kind of just see my other shirt hanging off my green screen. We're gonna flip that over to there. Oh, I'm being eaten. You can see my yellow shirt being eaten. Usually not wearing yellow. So of course, speaking of settings that change, this is a setting that needs constant tweaking. Actually, ooh, look at that. Is it possible to have a green screen and wear yellow, which is not green, by the way? Is it possible to have both? Is it possible to wear yellow in front of a green screen and not be eaten? You would think so. You know, oh God, there's a lot of stuff on the floor in my room right now. Oh God, oh God. There's all a better place. I'm trying to move a light. There's a better place for it all. Frankly, there truly is. But ooh, there I go. Hang on, we need to. We need to remove the green screen entirely. Add it back. This is what's super annoying sometimes. I think we do color key, not chroma key, technically. Very similar concept, of course. Very. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, why is it not? Hmm. Hmm. Ooh. Ooh. I think what we might need to do is like that, and then we'll just add a secondary color key. I need to find a solution. Well, good morning, everybody. For anybody that may or may not be out there, good morning. Hello, it me. There. Is that good enough? Ish. Can we add some smoothness? Smoothness on a color key or chroma key setting doesn't do what you would think it does, in my opinion. It doesn't really smooth out the keying. It just ruins the entire picture. I've got some coffee. Oh my God, do I need it? You know what might be part of the problem too? We'll get into the game here just momentarily. Part of the problem is also my webcam that I use is still trying to white balance. And when you're as pasty white as I am, you just can't allow that. You just can't stand for it. You can't let your webcam try to auto white balance for you because it doesn't realize that your flesh is your flesh. Because you're so goddamn white. Ooh, that is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to, oh my God. Fantastic. We're, send me back here. Shrink me up a little bit. I did not mean to change the setting on me. Slide me over a little bit. I was trying to change the setting on the freaking screen. There we go. That's better. Part of the screen wasn't showing. It's because I had it all boogered up for another game. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Chicken Police Paint It Red, Part 2. I'm your host, Magic Man Mo. It's gonna be, oh, that coffee's hot and I love it. This is gonna be a shorter stream today. Oh, what time is it? A really short stream today. But I haven't played this in 2 months since we last played it on Twitch. And I just want to play a video game. Now, I don't remember what all we talked about. He gave us a ton of information. Some of it's going to come back to me, I'm sure. We've looked at pretty much everything, I believe. There was a lot of talk about bugs basically being like second-class citizens in this universe. Also, what's the sound like? I feel like the sound might be loud. Like the music of the game. I'm gonna turn it down. I'm just taking a guess there. It might have been fine. I don't think I can go back here. I can just only look at it.
Last time. Yeah, because last time you tore it out and beat that baboon with it.
Actually, if they're gonna be talking, I might bump it up.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
So that's why Zip remodeled the whole place.
Right, this whole place
He
has been
had to.
remodeled. Zip
He
doesn't
didn't
really
leave
like
much
us
of it
because of it.
standing.
If I didn't know how nice we are, I'd almost hate ourselves.
Yeah, like kind of like we're giant dicks.
Welcome to the club, partner.
All right, cool. I kind of think we're done with here. I think we've discussed with him everything we were going to discuss. There were Doodles, Zip.
Hello, boys. Now, get the hell out of here while I'm asking nicely.
Hey, is that how you greet two?
Hey, I'm not joking.
No, you don't.
If there's
Yeah, he talks about having a
not
shotgun.
Shit.
New personal.
Alright. And
Oh,
where'd you blow in from?
we've talked to Zip though.
We haven't been anywhere yet.
Everybody's going somewhere.
Tell me, how much do you know?
That depends. How deep is it?
Bottom of the well kind. Goes down around Ibn Westler.
I think we've talked about all this. It sounds familiar.
Holy hell, Westland! You've dipped your wings in deep shit, boys.
I think maybe when I saved, it didn't save this part. Maybe I don't know.
If you've got anything on him, don't keep it to yourself. We'd be grateful.
Grateful. Maybe you're not gonna trash my joint this time, huh? You know, Ibn's acting strange nowadays. He always believed that if you want something done, you do it yourself. That's...
And
But now, he left his real estate, the fish racing clubs, the casinos, and the bars to his right-hand man, Mongrel Mick. And ever since, he's been kinda weird. Bottomed out, brooding in the seediest joints of the city. Nobody ever knew him to be like this. Weird, huh?
yeah, weird. Do you think it's about a lady?
It's always about a lady.
Well, there is a woman,
Luck be a lady.
I knew it.
but not like you think.
Is this gonna cost much?
Only a favor, like the good old days.
Okay, I'm in.
Okay, well, you know what? Maybe maybe we haven't talked to him. Maybe we talked, like maybe we clicked on all the things. I know we clicked on all the things, and maybe he talked to us then. All right, because what we're doing, this is coming back to me a little bit. We're getting information on Ibn Westler, which is this mafioso crime boss. I've got a cigarette, my fake badge. That's not a real badge. I got a gun. I got the Czar Club, which is where I was going to go right now. I was going to go there right now, but apparently we can still talk to you. We've got some entries here. I don't really bother looking at those on stream, but there's a bunch of information on people here, like Ibn, right? We can look at his specific stuff. What's in the codex? I was like, how do I turn pages? I'm dumb. Mongrel Mick the Marauder. So he's the one that's kind of in charge of most things right now. Now we can ask you some stuff. Are we sure we haven't done this? Let me ask about the
Have
Czar
you ever
Club.
been to that place?
Of course, 100 times. Everyone who matters in this city's been there.
Everybody who matters. Everybody who's everybody.
Business affairs, right?
Yeah, that was the dark era, Sonny. I don't want to talk about it.
Is that what that sound was supposed to be? That, that's a brrr.
Roger that.
Roger, Roger. Anybody who's anybody goes to the Czar Club.
Gotta say, you've revamped the joint pretty well.
Yeah, after you trashed it, I had to.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm sorry, Zip. That ocelot and his gorilla.
Baboon, not gorilla.
Yeah, get it right.
Whatever.
Sonny, what's your beak?
So you owe me one until about the end of time. But I'd settle for you washing up here for a few years after retirement, Sonny.
Mind your tongue, furball.
Like working for you, or you just mean like sitting at the seat and spending all my money drinking your coffees? But this place is called the Hop Dog. I was like, what the heck is the Hop Dog?
So, Ibn's gone insane.
Love will kill you in the end, they say.
Seems like everyone's in a poetic mood today.
Well, yeah, of course, we're in a noir.
You're one to talk, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was thinking.
Huh? Why?
Sonny, you're always waxing poetic.
So, about that woman. Is she really that dangerous?
I like how they don't like. I mean, I find it strange that they don't actually say what we're talking about. We're talking about Katsinko, Natasha Katsinko, which is apparently the woman that Ibn Westler is seeing right now.
What woman isn't, huh?
No, Zip. I mean, really dangerous.
She's got the most influential gangster of the city wrapped around her finger. She calls him her little furball. How dangerous do you think she is?
I mean, yeah, you gotta think that if Ibn Wessler is truly wrapped around her finger, she's gotta be the most dangerous. If Ibn Wessler's supposed to be dangerous, but then again, he's stepped down from a lot of stuff, so you kind of wonder what she got on him.
You didn't get any younger, pal.
Zip.
You're telling me? You look like you haven't had a good night's sleep since forever.
To be honest, I've never had a good night's sleep in my life.
Surely, at least once.
You will when the big sleep comes.
Big sleep.
And what are your plans? Dying behind the bar?
Of course. You got a better idea?
A couple, yeah. But somehow this suits you.
You know what? Your mother's a goat.
I feel like goats might take offense to that. There we go. We've asked our questions. I don't think I have much
That
more.
Natasha's a mysterious woman, a real cursed jewel, if you ask me. She came out of nowhere 2 or 3 years ago and landed on the stage of the Millions almost immediately.
Is that so? Interesting.
She's got a fantastic voice, makes men go crazy. But we all know that's not what's important. Then suddenly, bam! She got the whole club, just like that.
I can imagine, yeah. Since then, it operates under the name the Tsar Club, right?
The old click is still clicking, right? Yeah, the club was renamed and remodeled. Everyone knows she was Ibn's lover, but she's not your usual canary. She didn't get involved in Ibn's dirty dealings.
Yeah, you sure about that?
Then how exactly does she fit into the picture?
Right?
Check this. A few months ago, the old rat pulled out of his own businesses and gave control to Mongrel Mick and his mob.
Yeah, but how much of that is related to Natasha?
Mongrel Mick. Doesn't sound familiar.
Mick the Marauder, ring a bell?
Damn, that little monkey came this far?
Is he a monkey? I was imagining maybe more like a dog since they were going with the mongrel angle.
I think that little shit took advantage of Ibn not being himself.
Which has something to do with this Natasha, right?
It's gotta.
That's my guess.
Thanks for the straight dope, Zip. We owe you one.
One? You owe me the price of a new coffee shop, remember?
Okay, okay. Whatever you need. Just call us.
I cluck and will.
Thanks, pal.
Hey, I'm not your pal, Marty.
I ain't your friend, guy. I ain't your guy, friend. Alright, I think we can head out of here now. I don't know if I can actually just leave. Oh, I can. It's fine. Because there were people outside. Oh yeah, it was this guy, the fly guy. I don't think he talks.
Deaf?
Yeah, he wasn't talking to us
I don't
earlier.
know. Maybe he just doesn't understand what I'm saying.
Or he doesn't want to.
That's also very likely.
Something about like, yeah, like insect people are kind of the second-class citizens. That something about like, also like I think they come from like a hive or something like that, and something happened, and now they're strewn throughout the city. Oh, there it is. See the hive, right? That's that.
There
It's
used
like
to
a,
be
it's
such
like a
life
slum
around
or
here
ghetto.
before it became an insect ghetto.
Yeah.
That was a very long time ago, Marty.
I was a little chick, and the hop dog had the best pancakes in the entire city.
Well, since Zip became the owner, the cook, and the waitress, I imagine it's all gone downhill.
True.
But at least the coffee's good.
That's right. I have no idea what that mongrel's doing with it, and I don't want to know, but its aroma is unbeatable.
Imagine being the only employee working 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. every single day. God, that's awful. Anyway. We got a few places we can go to. I don't think we need to go to the PD or the hotel. The Tsar Club's our next location that we need to go to. The hotel's just where we live. I don't think we have anything there for us. Let's go to the club. Let's go club.
Midnight had passed, and the intoxicated madness kicked in. We could only crawl along Shalva District's main street toward downtown. The city's heart beat differently. Ancient buildings were defaced by neon signs and billboards, like half-drunk lovers on a fine leather sofa. Great old houses neighbored by garish modern blocks. A place that makes the head hurt. The Tsar's huge neon sign was visible for miles. A blazing red sign advertised tonight's main attraction, the amazing Natasha. Cops were never welcomed at places like this. I hoped we were too late for the show. We had to be inconspicuous, but it was never easy with this bird mountain by my side.
Oh, that's the rabbit's the owner of the hotel. He knows us. He likes
so
us.
This is the famous Tsar Club.
I forget what his name is now. We'll find out.
More like infamous, Marty. It's not for our kind, that's for sure. And I don't mean that they don't like foul here.
Well, at least we don't have to be afraid that they see you as a detective, Boss Bird.
Very funny, Marty.
So what are we gonna do now?
We find Natasha, the broad who sent me the message, remember? But first, we need to get into the club. And Marty, please, don't monkey this up.
Excuse me? On behalf of the well-respected and noble primate community of Clawville?
Also, careful about saying that, because I don't know if what was his name? Something the mongrel, the marauder, whatever. I don't know if he's a dog, monkey, or what he is.
Cut the crap, Marty. Let's focus on what we're here for, okay?
As you say, Boss Bird.
Oh, actually, in fact, do I have info on him? Got some new info on... That's Mort. Ibn, Phyllis. Oh, Lewis is the name of the rabbit. Zip. No, I don't have any info, believe it or not, on the Marauder. We had a codex entry on it somewhere. Mongrel Mick. I couldn't think of the word Mick. Mick. Mick is one of the most infamous henchmen of Ibn Wessler, known by many rather scary nicknames, thanks to his cruel nature. Sonny and Marty have crossed paths with Mick before, or have we? And it took a lot of effort to get out of those encounters with feathers intact. So he's dangerous. I don't know what he is, though. Hey, Lewis. Blind Eternity, welcome to the stream. I'll hydrate with some coffee. That's as close to hydration as I'm gonna get. It's the morning and I need it. Welcome, welcome. Apparently I can't even speak to Lewis right now. He's not even talking to
That's
me.
your old friend, right? Wait, what was his name? Lawrence? Lamar? No, Liam.
It's Lewis.
Lewis. Yes, it's him.
To be honest, Sonny, I always thought that guy's not all there in the head.
Nobody's perfectly sane in Clawville, Marty. But if not for this old rabbit, I wouldn't be here today. I'll never forget that.
Should I thank him for that?
Yes.
Or kill him for it.
You're reading my mind, boss.
Can I talk to him? There we go. Wait, who's this though?
Honestly, I think these types of women only see faceless tuxedos, cufflinks, and wallets. And in the mirror, they're just brooches, necklaces, and earrings.
Yeah, this is an avian detective game. Yeah, you play as Sonny, the chicken detective. It's great.
Don't be so radical, Marty. They're women. They live by different rules.
It's got that noir theme, so you kind of have that. There's like that sort of subtle, like kind of sexism, power dynamics, femme fatale. There's kind of a racism element going on with like the bug people that we got introduced to last time I played this. So there's kind of like a lot of those elements to it.
That was kind of deep.
It's not. Just bullshit. There's more where that came from.
Ooh, teach me, master.
When you're old and wise like me, you'll realize none of it is worth a damn thing.
Wait, that was deep again, right?
Maybe it was, Marty. Maybe it was.
Amazing.
Stork lady. Yeah, we don't know her. We're not gonna deal with the bouncer just yet. I'm gonna just take a look around with my eyeballs.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that the new...
It is, Marty. A brand new 942 Silver Hawk. Haven't seen such beauty since I left Averia.
Of all that's furry, whose is it?
Maybe it's Ibn Wessler's. I guess he's no paper tiger.
Would he just leave it parked right out front there?
Yeah, he sounds like a fellow who drives around in one of these. Lucky bastard.
I mean, I wouldn't say he wouldn't own the car. I just mean, do they not have more private parking?
Do you remember when the Clawville Chronicle was a really high-quality newspaper?
You mean when they wrote something about us daily?
Yeah. What exactly happened to them?
We got washed up. We got washed up, Marty. That's what happened.
Ah, they got bored with us, Marty. And to be honest, so did I.
But still, here we are working together again. Funny, huh?
Yeah, hilarious.
Cool. Ooh.
Huh. I like this.
Why is that?
I don't know. 'Cause it's moving, I guess.
Simple mind.
You're a simple bird, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Alright. A Clawville story. Moonlight Boulevard. Is this gonna end up being relevant somehow? Being in the windows? I know it's advertising the Zara Club, but I've got a poster of this one. Alright.
One day, neon signs will cover the whole world. I'm telling you.
You read that in some kind of science fiction book?
No, it's just what I think.
Oh, so you have your own thoughts now. The world's really moving forward.
You'll turn into LED lights before you know it.
Pluck off, Sonny.
Yeah. Got a poster over there. It looks like the one I have.
Huh. You know, seeing this, I can't wait for the show.
Don't get too excited. We're trying to miss the show.
The girls?
New Year's Eve's once a year, right?
Oh,
And
yeah.
We're not on duty.
I forgot it's New Year's Eve.
Have I asked how Laura's doing?
Whoa, hey, I was just kidding, okay? My relationship with Laura is unwavering, like the rhino beauty on this picture.
I don't think I realized he was in a relationship with anybody.
Interesting taste you've got.
I think that's the first I'm hearing of
Feathers,
this.
Scales or dermal armor, a lady's a lady, my friend.
Luck
Thank
be
the
a
wild
lady.
gods for self-sacrificing gentlemen like you.
Alright. I think we need to talk to Lewis.
Sonny, my dear friend.
Hi, Lewis. This is my partner, but I'm sure you already know.
Oh yeah, he knows everything about us.
You have no idea how happy I am to meet you, Mr. Marty. I'm a big admirer of your work.
Pleasure's all mine, Lawrence.
It's Lewis. It's still Lewis.
Lawrence. Anyways, so the legendary Chicken Police back together? Isn't it amazing news?
Don't ruffle my feathers, Lewis. Those days are long gone. We're just here for the entertainment. Or something like that.
Yeah, that's just a lie, but
I see. That's a shame.
See you inside?
I have something to do, my pal, but I'll try to make it for the main event.
what are you up to, Lewis? What are you even doing in this side of town?
Okay then. Catch you later, pal.
Has it something to do with the stork
Let's
lady?
not bother her.
Okay, boss.
She's gonna come back up somehow. This was not an accident. I promise. All right, let's go talk to the bouncer. I don't wanna.
Jeez, look at that guy.
That's not a guy. That's a demon. Straight from the dog-eared pages of a cheap detective novel.
Yeah, I bet his name's Bill.
Nah,
Bill,
he's definitely
Bill,
a Bob.
Bill.
$5 for Bill?
It's probably neither.
Okay, I'm in.
Bill, Bob. I mean, they're both B's from Bouncer. Bill the Bouncer, Bob the Bouncer. It's probably gonna be something like Brett or Brandon or Barry or Brutus or I'm just trying to think of other B names.
Howdy, pal.
Gentlemen, how can I help you on this wonderful chilly night?
We're expected in the VIP lounge.
Yeah, he's not gonna buy that for a second.
My apologies, but I don't remember ever seeing you gentlemen here before. May I ask?
Stop right there, big guy. I get it. Yeah, I know exactly how this works. So what do you have to do to get in?
Nothing's easier, sir. Are you on the list?
The list. Yeah,
Don't tell me you forgot.
I'm afraid I did, Marty. Sorry, big guy, but I'm pretty sure we're not on the list tonight.
That's a shame. I'm really sorry, sirs. In that case, you can't come in.
Yeah, right. Thanks.
My pleasure, gentlemen.
Okay, but we can ask him some stuff. That's fine by me. I assumed we weren't gonna be able to just walk through the front door anyway. Honestly, I mean, it's a crime den. I mean, it's a legitimate business, I guess, as well. But it's also like Ibn Wessler hangs out here. You know, it's a crime den. I can ask about my police badge. That seems like a bad idea. I'll be honest with you. Should we do it? It seems like a terrible idea. Why would I pull that on him? That's just gonna here. Let's do Lewis.
Say, big guy, you know Mr. Lewis Hayworth?
Yeah, I'm gonna dig up some dirt on our landlord.
But of course, Mr. Hayworth is an impeccable gentleman, and also a frequent visitor of the club.
Is he now? Okay.
Is that so? Good to know. And?
I'm afraid that is all, monsieur.
All right. Quickly tell me about Natasha.
What can you tell me about the first lady of the place, big guy?
Yeah,
You mean Miss Natasha Katchenko, sir?
of course.
You're right on point, pal.
Nothing you don't know already, sir.
Just try me.
Well, she owns the place.
And, that's it? Well, that's, unbelievable.
Well, I mean, how much information are we expecting to get out of the bouncer? Like, he's not gonna just be Chatty McCathy, right?
Pardon, monsieur, but I'm not permitted to say anything more.
Right. That's what I was saying. Well, it seems like a terrible idea, but let's do it. Police badge?
Look, I really don't want any trouble, but...
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but this place doesn't like coppers. Forgive this slang. I can't let just anybody in, and there are some I'm strictly forbidden to. Please, you have to understand.
Listen here, you cow. Do you have any idea who we are? You ever read the papers?
Of course, I know who you are, sir. I read the news and more, and I must admit it's an honor to meet you in person, Mr.
Oh.
Santino Featherland and Mr. Marty Machikin. The Bell of the Pantheress is one of my favorite books.
I don't know about the Bell of the Pantheress, but it's good to know that he knows exactly who we are, and he's probably going to report that we've been here to somebody. You know what I mean? Like, he's, like, if anything, this reveal was, I guess, the important thing. I knew this badge wasn't going to get us in. It's not even a real badge. We have a fake badge right now.
Oh my god, not the books again.
So it would be terribly inconvenient for me if I had to use force on you, gentlemen.
That won't be necessary.
What did you just say?
Marty, that won't be necessary.
Relax, Marty. This guy has chicks like you for breakfast. And thanks for the information, pal. Have a nice night.
Thank you for understanding, gentlemen, and forgive me for my austere composition.
No problem, Shakespeare.
At least he's polite.
Just one more thing. This list of yours, where should we sign up again?
I'm afraid if you don't know, it's not my place to tell you, sir. Excusez-moi, the regulations, you know.
You hear that, Sonny?
I do, Marty. I do.
I'm gonna lose my crest from this guy. Just wait.
Just don't get too excited, Marty. Not tonight. Anyway, thanks, pal.
Lewis, can you get me in?
Look, Lewis, that bouncer over there.
Well, yes. He is a bit intimidating, but his manners are impeccable. Am I right?
Yeah, he was very polite.
Yes, indeed, but it seems tonight we're not on his list.
Oh, I see.
Lewis has something on us now. We're gonna owe Lewis.
Oh, I get it. I get it. You'd like to go in, but he won't let you.
Yep, that's what we're saying.
Yeah, something like that.
No problem at all. Come with me. I'll talk to him.
Much obliged, pal.
Yeah, thanks, Bunny.
Excuse me.
Marty, you could be a little bit more polite.
Ah, jeez, what the hell's wrong with you, Marty?
What? Did I say something wrong?
Do you have something against rabbit folk? I mean, like, really? Alright, are we good?
Sir, how'd you do?
Everything's fine, Mr. Aworth.
Good. Look, this noble pair of pigeons are my friends. They're on the list, okay?
L'archilamont, sir.
And as for you, you owe me one, gentlemen.
Thanks, old pal.
It was my pleasure to help you, as always.
It was just like that. Our Lewis is gonna turn out to be like the twist baddie, right? He's gonna be in deep on something, right? I don't know what. He's gonna get into deep trouble or he's gonna
The
start deep
jazz
trouble. I don't know.
overwhelmed us. There was no band in sight, yet the music seeped from the walls like years of cigarette smoke and the smell of spilled whiskey. Behind the bar, rows of fancy bottles reflected the harmonious voices of pretty dames and the clinking of crystal glass. It was the kind of place that makes you drunk, even if you've never had a sip. A dangerous place for someone like me. No matter how alien I felt, it was strangely like coming home. Welcome to the Tsar. Well, here we are.
Mother of...
I take you to the nicest places, eh, sweetheart?
Marty's never seen a place quite like this. I've got so many text messages. What is this one? This looks like a scam. This one's saying UPS failed to deliver my package, and I'm sitting here like, what package? I didn't order a package. That seems suspicious, doesn't it? So I'm just catching up on some stuff. It is the morning, so of course, I've got messages abounding. Okay. Dope. Where were we?
Oh, does it mean you're buying, honey?
Don't even think about it.
Oh, men these days. So, we're here to find a dame called Natasha.
That's right.
I have a hunch she won't be hard to find. Let's mingle and try to avoid suspicion.
Just like always.
No, Marty, not like always. This time it's for real.
Marty's gonna be a bit of a loose cannon. This isn't official police work. Like, we're not on official business. Oh my god, I can... Oh, hi there, buddy. I can kind of do a darn near 360 here. We got people all over the place. All right, well, it started off looking over here. Let's take a look at the stage, shall we?
I was hoping to have missed the main event.
Then again, if we miss the main event, that'd make it probably harder to spot Natasha, right?
You're a rusty old cock, that's why.
Yeah.
So says the little butt jam.
What'd you call him? So is this the little, the little butt jam?
What? That's not even a word.
Where does that come from?
It is now, all because of you. You should feel honored. Butt jam.
You know, Sonny, sometimes you're like an evil little child.
Okay. Sure. Big Buck. Oh, we know his name. He's important.
So, where the hell is Natasha?
Let's ask that stud over there with those nice gals.
That guy looks way too horny for my taste.
Excuse me?
Oh man, your sense of humor is bad as ever.
You just need to get used to it again.
What if,
How about Fox fella over
a
here?
fox is a wolf who sends flowers.
What?
That actually kind of makes sense. I kind of get it.
Oh, nothing. I read it somewhere.
Fascinating. I didn't know you could read.
Ha ha ha. Very funny.
Alright. I'm very keen on talking to this guy.
She has pretty long legs. I mean, pretty and long legs for a squirrel, but I don't want to be prejudiced.
I didn't even realize, is she a squirrel?
We're not here to stare at pretty squirrels. We're here to investigate, remember?
Yeah, no, I guess so. I guess I didn't really... Probably because, I've never seen a humanoid squirrel. That's not something I see very often. That is something, I mentioned this last time we were playing this, that I find it slightly unnerving that, like, everyone's, like, animal, like, faces or whatever are, like, combined with, like, very human, like, arms and, like, legs, and it's very odd. Yeah, we can look at this
Hey,
guy.
there's Filmar.
Filmar? Who's Filmar?
Who? Oh, yes. Filmar. Because that's what he calls himself, right?
What does that mean?
You know him well?
And apparently not?
We had some seriously wild cases together, yes. Mainly in Averia, way before Clawville. Another place and another life.
Huh.
Sounds good. Like the blurb of some cheap pulp fiction book.
Yeah, it was the exact opposite. But the old bird's worth saying hi to.
Yeah, we can do that. Looks like we can also talk to the bartender. We can grab a fancy whiskey. I don't know if we should, but we probably will. Let's speak to Filmar.
Well, well, if it isn't the great detective, Marlowe.
Oh, okay. So his name was Marlowe.
Blow me, Sonny. You know I don't use that name anymore.
That was not the voice I was expecting.
Okay, Mr. Dumbass alias Filmar Lowe.
So says someone who tried to go undercover with a Feather Pillow Mafia is a turkey, right, Mr. Turk Cayman?
Hey, that was a long time ago. I was young.
And I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Phil Marlowe, and that's that. Don't rile me up, you old fart.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I'm a little clucked tonight.
I know the feeling, pal. By the way, what are you two doing here? You stick out a bit. Are you here for a good old-fashioned beating?
Maybe.
We stick out. Man, you look terrible. Like someone who sat on an electric pole.
He does need to work on his tie. Like his under tie is way longer than his over tie. Like he didn't try. He did not try.
Don't even ask. I feel exactly like that.
Okay.
You want a case?
5 feet tall, half of that legs, angelic voice, demonic eyes, just the usual.
Are you looking for Natasha as well?
Oh boy.
And you?
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named Natasha. She called us here. If I'm not mistaken, the joint is hers.
Yeah, she owns the joint, amongst others. Well, good luck, guys. That broad has a reputation. She's not the kind to toy with, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Any useful information?
For free?
Stop clucking around, Filmar.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't understand what I have to say about her before then. Don't leave unless you're thrown out, in which case, you know the drill. We don't know each other, I'll deny you in a blink.
Good to see you too, old pal. We'll be back.
Oh, we're going in. That looked like, was that Ibn? They're on the move. It is, it literally is. And he's with someone. Well, before we do that, I feel like we should speak with the bartender perhaps, since that is an option. Fancy whiskey?
Look, Sonny, I know it's not my place, but Laura's father went to that guy when his, problems had gone too far.
Oh. Look, I might have a drinking problem, but I was torn. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna just hang on to it or drink it.
You're treading on thin ice, Marty.
No, I just... Look, fellas at the station are talking, All kinds of things. Moses, Plato, Bosco, and the others.
Talking, eh? About what? About why Blood Boil took my badge? About what an untrustworthy alcoholic wreck I am?
Look, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter.
Good. And let it stay that way.
It's actually kind of sweet though, Marty.
At least we're cracking this one together, yeah?
Marty's kind of like looking out for me a little bit, like, hey, people are talking. You drink too much.
Sure, Marty.
As much crap as we give each other. But I was more interested in seeing if it went to my inventory, and it looks like it does. Okay, it's cat. See, I didn't know if it was just like an open glass.
2 whiskeys, kid, and no horsing around.
I don't know if that's how I would have started that conversation.
I've never heard that one before.
I also wasn't expecting that voice.
Sonny, you gotta drive,
Yeah, you're right, Marty. Hey, Longface, give me a glass of tap water too, okay?
Yes, sir. Coming right up. That wasn't exactly what I meant.
Alright, well, at least we can get some info now.
Tell me, Hey Breath, have you seen Natasha tonight?
Man, why are we so rude?
Not yet, sir. But she's coming on soon.
Well, can you tell me anything about Mr. Ibn Wessler?
Other than the fact that he's literally here right now.
Sir, I don't want to.
What about, let's see, $5 maybe?
But, sir, you haven't even paid for your drinks yet. Yeah, stop riding on the details, Big Nose. You do your job, and we'll do ours, okay?
I mean, we're not here for work, of course. We're just here to relax.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Just a little fun. Of course, gentlemen.
Yeah, that was suspicious as heck. I don't think we're getting him to talk about anything. But that's fine. I don't think we really need to. But I do want to keep taking a look around. This henchman was here before.
This guy is certainly not a gangster henchman.
Yeah, are you sure?
Of course he's not.
Alright, that's all we got on that. Got some movie posters. Cassidy Lupus and Cassandra Ruby Faye. The loudest howl. He has the case, he has the girl, he has the gun. He is the alpha. God.
Another
Cringe
Lupus
me.
movie. Jeez. Is there nothing today they're not trying to sell with this guy?
Whoa, don't be rude, Sonny. Lupus is a timeless genius. Have you seen Predator City? God, I'm still getting chicken bumps. But wait, who's that next to him?
It says Cassandra Ruby Faye.
Cassandra Ruby Faye. Nah, never heard of her.
Cassandra Ruby Faye. Oh, gods, even her name makes me go weak in the knees.
Easy there, Marty.
Watch your blood pressure, Pen.
Don't mind me, just women and guns are my only weakness.
No shit.
Remember Laura, or whatever her name was. Bogan. The picture they were ba for. Alright. Bogan and Bandicoot. Louisa Bandicoot Hannibal. The big sheep.
You think this is one of those movies where the femme fatale gets everything in the end and the poor detective's left stranded?
That sounds like foreshadowing to me.
Yep, just like life.
Oh boy. Oh no. Hicks Poodle, Claire Turmoil, Anna Shiny, Murder My Tweet.
Ooh, I've seen this. Hicks Poodle plays a private eye, hired to look for a woman, then gets into some kind of blackmail thing that's connected to the first case, and...
Hey, Marty?
What, yeah?
I don't give a shit.
Okay. I'm pretty sure these are all supposed to be based on real movies. I just don't really know them. Like this could be like, instead of this done for hire, it's probably like this gun for hire or something like that. These are probably all like puns.
Oh, I know this fodder guy. He was kind of good in Death of the Horse.
You've seen every clucking movie.
You know, Laura and I go to the movies a lot. When was the last time you went?
I don't have anyone to go with anymore, Marty.
Exactly 12 years ago.
Oh no.
Oh, you remember that precisely? Let me guess. Molly?
Probably.
Yep, our very first date.
I see. What did you watch?
I don't remember. I just remember her. And nothing else.
You're a clucking poet. I mean it.
Are we the one that writes the books? Like the bouncer mentioned the books? Alright, I think that's all. I think that's what we got. Well, I guess let's just jump into the Ibn thing, or at least take a look.
Isn't that...
Yes, it is. The great Ibn Wessler, in the flesh. So much for our incognito.
You think he noticed us?
Probably.
Only if he's not entirely blind.
Great.
It's not that packed in here, all things considered. Can we take a look at the dame?
Woman with Ibn. I think I know her from somewhere.
Is she from a movie?
Maybe in your dreams, pal.
I bet it's from a movie. He's seen like a zillion movies, right?
Just act nonchalant, my friend.
No, it can't be.
What now?
Is that Olivia?
Oh, you recognizing her now?
No, Marty.
Hey, Olivia.
How do you know Olivia? I don't know an Olivia.
Are you talking to me?
It would seem that way.
It's me, Marty McChicken.
Oh God, did they like date or something?
Oh, God.
What a pleasant surprise. The Rooster Coppers in person.
Yep, that's us.
Chicken police. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say so. The name's...
Sunny Featherland, of course, of course. Chicken Police. Your partner is, he is,
Marty McChicken.
He
sir.
just kinda said so.
I just introduced myself to your lady companion seconds ago.
Oh yeah. I'm so happy to see you.
Doesn't seem to care.
Hello, boys.
So, to what do we owe this pleasure, gentlemen?
I feel like, is she this Olivia person? Or maybe she's pretending to be someone else because she's acting like she doesn't know Marty?
Yeah, so, we were, just in the neighborhood, and...
Cut the crap, Marty. All right, we're here for your sweetheart, Natasha.
It seems like there's not a lot of tact here. I mean, it seems likely that Ibn knows that Natasha has asked for us, but at the same time... We could, I don't know.
Oh, I see.
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the wall with blood red paint. The usual stuff. You must be familiar with this kind of thing.
Oh yeah, indeed. It's, nasty business. But I didn't know Natasha hired a detective because of this simple matter. But to be honest, I understand. I would have taken matters into my own hands, you see. But I'm kind of busy.
See, that's exactly my point. Like, if he didn't know, like, there's no way he wouldn't have known about this weird, like, threatening messages thing. But if he hadn't known that Natasha hired detectives, this could get sticky, right? Because he's involved with crime, so there could be conflicts of interest at play here that we are not privy to, and we just walked in and said, hey, we're here, hi!
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with Attorney General Hamtaro yesterday, so he's rather tired. If you would
Hamtaro?
excuse us.
I really hope he's a hamster and famous for TV.
Oh, dear Olivia, it's okay. These
Okay.
gentlemen are just doing their job, right? And if I've heard correctly, they're notoriously thorough. So, how can I help you?
Okay, so her name is Olivia.
We've got a few questions, if you don't mind.
I'm at your service.
mind me. Okay, we can talk to you now. I got some questions. Tell me about the Tsar
Nice
Club.
bunker you got here.
Well, thank you, but it's not mine. Not anymore. But I'm sure you already know that. Listen, detective. If you want to know something, please ask straight, huh?
All right, Mr. Wessler, let's make this a bit more professional.
We could go into questioning, but I'd rather kind of keep asking. Like, we got stuff.
I'm not as exciting as people tend to believe. I grew up in a poor family of many siblings. I'm the only one still alive, unfortunately. My career started with a shoe store, and now, here I am.
Yeah, but what leads a mafioso like you to...
I wouldn't call that an average
Yeah.
life. Shoe store owner to mob boss.
That's what I'm... Yeah, right? That's what I mean. Mob boss, owns a bunch of properties, but now you're backing off, so what's up?
How dare you speak to Mr. Wessler like that?
Oh, I mean no offense, but...
Leave it, Olivia, dear. It's just provocation.
I'm sorry if I offended you, Mr. Wessler. Shall we talk about something else?
What do you know about Lewis?
Everybody knows Mr. Hayworth. He's an antique piece of furniture in this city, so to speak.
Oh, yeah?
Only a bit worn out.
It's not my fault that he's so much in debt, detective.
Oh.
But the name of his family still rings quite loud in Clawville.
I mean, yeah, because his family used to own that hotel that used to be very popular.
Is that still worth anything?
The name is just their name, of course, but the man behind the name is another matter, Mr. Featherland.
Yeah?
You're a pragmatic rat.
Thank you.
Oh, I wonder what kind of debt Lewis is into. And that's, maybe why he frequents here? I wonder if he's got any under the table dealings.
Look, detective, if you want to know something, just ask.
All right, Mr. Wessler.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get any information about any of these
Has
people,
your
probably.
assistant been working for you long?
Are you talking about me?
Uh-huh.
Yes, I'm talking about you, ma'am.
Let me answer your question then. I've been in Mr. Wessler's employment for 6 months. Why do you ask?
Oh, just routine questioning, you know. Most of them aren't good for anything. Just killing time.
It sounded rude to me.
You're awfully defensive. Are you hiding something?
Yeah, please forgive a detective. Olivia's a real firecracker.
I can tell. Well, you have to think. We're investigating these weird, threatening messages that have been happening recently. So, like, if you're a recent employee, you can see where I might draw some lines. Is all I'm saying.
Wessler's a tricky guy. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about him, so I have to be cunning. I can't just pin hobart against a wall. Yet.
All right, this is gonna be tricky. I feel like we weren't very good at this when it was easy. Hobart Evan Wessler. Wessler's a tricky guy. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about him. He's tricky. Our detective meter is already in the negative. Great, I love it. How did you feel when you heard about the
How did
blackmail?
you feel when you heard about the blackmail?
Honestly, I found it ridiculous.
And now?
Now I'm kinda interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats. There were no demands.
Good point.
Thank you. Are we done?
No, not quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
We did get a little bit more out of that. He's tricky and mistrustful. Seem like a busy man. May I ask what you do? Why didn't you just call the police? This seems kind of obvious.
You seem a very busy man. May I ask what you do?
It's, uninteresting.
Would you elaborate?
I got a small share in the meat substitute business. If the new product works, maybe we can make your job easier.
You mean reduce predation in Clawville?
Huh.
There are such plans. If you're interested, talk to Olivia, my assistant. She's an expert in what she does, unlike me.
Thank you. That's it for now.
Okay, we got him. Okay. He's secretive. I mean, these things seem like pretty obvious to me. How are your alibis, Mr. Wessler? Is this place yours? You're very taciturn, Mr. Wessler, though I've heard you're quite the speaker. We can go with that, maybe? Try to get, kind of butter him up a little bit? That could backfire. But I feel like with him being mistrustful, asking about his alibis is gonna backfire. And we already know that this place isn't his. We could use that angle to like bring the conversation around to Natasha, however. Because we're not really here for Ibn, we're here for Natasha. I guess, because that's what we're really here for. I'm gonna try it.
Is this place yours?
No, it's not mine.
Never been yours in the past?
Yeah. Why do you ask questions you already know the answer to, huh?
Right.
Yeah, it was mine. Now it belongs to Natasha. She's my girlfriend. What a coincidence.
Right. Oh, we lost some points for that. Yeah, that backfired. I had a suspicion it might, but just trying to get the conversation turned around, you know?
You're very taciturn, Mr. Wessler, though I've heard you're quite the speaker.
Look, I'll gladly talk to anyone about business, and even happier to talk about art. But I'm no fan of interrogation on a night out. Are you even on duty?
No.
Sorry for any offense, Mr. Wessler. Let's talk about something else. Wessler is tougher than I thought, and he's secretive. It's time to gently beat around the bush.
All right, yeah, we're not doing amazing. He's quick-tempered. We gotta be careful. Don't you find these messages dangerous? Were there any similar incidents? Do you spend a lot of your time here? Are you and Natasha close? Beat around the bush it is.
Do you spend a lot of your time here?
That's a strange question, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Humor me.
Well, of course I spend a lot of time here. I'm here every time Natasha performs. Sadly, yeah, it's getting rarer.
Is it compatible with your other businesses?
Huh? What? Writing threatening messages and hiding them?
I didn't say that.
You're sly for a Frau Featherland. But this ain't your territory, is it?
I guess not, Mr. Wessler.
Okay, that went well. We've kind of got him guessing about what we're up to right now. He likes talking about business, so we can ask if it's going well.
Business going well, Mr. Wessler?
Depends on which one.
Yeah?
Real estate, catering, charity, protection, extortion, bribing cops, contraband, the usual.
Funny guy.
How are the casinos?
Fine, thank you. Gambling has always been a good business. Luck is expensive around here.
Damn, if only I knew that. I heard gambling was illegal.
And I've heard you're not on the force at the moment.
Then it seems we have a fair fight.
On uneven ground, Mr. Featherland. I'm not sure I'd stand on it for long, if I were you.
That was candid.
I try to be clear.
I like his It's fine. Just trying to get him to feel comfortable. We're still not at neutral right now. I don't want to go into talking straight, so we'll ease into the how are things going.
Is everything all right between you and Natasha?
This might upset him, but
yeah, you don't beat around the bush, do you? Understandable, I guess. Naturally, our relationship is stable and perfect. I'm the setting, she's the gemstone. Yeah, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
I rarely hear such poetry, but I understand exactly what you mean, Mr. Wessler.
So, you have your answer.
No recent friction?
Wouldn't you like to know?
That's where I took that as well.
It would make my job easier.
Yeah, it would only lead you astray. So be glad that I tell you no. No friction.
Ibn is quick-tempered, and I can use that to my advantage. I've confounded and softened him with my previous questions. Now it's time to be specific and ruthless.
If you say so. All right, we're right at the neutral. It's right there. Have you been similar threats? The mob boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet? Would you be willing to testify at the station? That's a terrible idea. He's gonna say no, not really. He hardly takes the threats even seriously as it is. Now it's time to be specific and ruthless. This would be like more beating around the bush, though. All right.
Have there been similar threats in the past?
Right to the point, yeah? Yeah, I get it. But sadly, this is a dead end, my friend. No threats like these, whether you believe it or not.
Well, it really seems like a dead end, so I'll just back up and try from a different angle.
Ah, that didn't work.
You do that.
Minus 10 on that? Fine. You told me to be, like, fine.
The mob
Specific.
boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet?
Huh? Are you trying to piss me off, Corpora, so I accidentally let some big secret slip out?
What? Do you have a big secret to let slip?
A simple answer would work.
You know, Natasha, she's both connoisseur and muse. So, how was it? When was it exactly?
You don't remember? That's strange.
Ah, yeah. The Millions, of course. It was like another lifetime. It happened right here. Only this place was called the Millions back then. She was a dancer. Behind the scenes, I arranged opportunities for her on the big stage. Yeah, maybe she still doesn't know it was me. Then one day, I invited her for a drink with a promise that if she was willing to meet me, I'd buy the place for her.
You bought the place for her, initially?
I guess she was willing.
The next day, she had the club in her name.
Well, that is romantic.
There's gotta be more to that he's not telling us. I mean, obviously there's a reason he wanted to speak. He's a business guy. So the whole oh, how did it happen? Oh, let me remember it. That was him trying to come up with a story that wasn't the full story, but enough that he could give me, right?
There are many kinds of romance, Birdman. There's cheap and there's expensive. You get what you can afford.
And I'm guessing he did it because he's getting some kind of kickback. Even if it's not monetary, he's doing this for something, right? He's a businessman. We got a plus 10 on that. Do you live in the same house as Natasha? That seems like a no. I feel like they don't.
Do you live in the same house as Natasha?
Oh, you're really something. Natasha's a free woman, but mostly, yeah, at my place in Gold Town. But she has her own kind of a weekend house.
Right.
How often does she use the weekend house?
6 days out of 7.
Yeah, every other weekend. Roughly.
Okay, that's not bad.
I see. That's very important information.
Yeah, if you say so.
Oh, okay. We're doing okay here on the detective meter. Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone. Is she completely alone when she's there at the weekend? Ooh. That might be, he might not like that. The insinuation being that maybe she's meeting someone without Ibn, perhaps, is the insinuation down here. We'll start from the top.
So Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone.
Because Ibn's probably gonna say, well, she's not alone, like, I'm here.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. But I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's gone out very rarely since this started, and mostly in my company. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if you do, but in our social circles, banquets and dinners are frequent.
Illegal gambling nights.
You got me there. Yeah, you're right. Natasha is crazy about the roulette wheel.
Okay, that's actually good to know, perhaps.
Always putting it all on the red, right?
Paint it red.
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, always on the red. Yeah, right.
So, can we meet your lady?
I don't see why not. But first, please, listen to her sing. She's on soon.
Okay, we did not... we did decent! We didn't get 5 stars on that. There was 1 or 2 things I knew were gonna backfire that we probably could have avoided. Actually, not too bad there, but he still agreed to let us see her. That's how you do it, partner. Not quite like the old times, but you've still got it. The old rooster still remembers some tricks, eh? Important clue. Ibn's trying very hard to change the subject when it comes to the threats. He obviously knows more than he's willing to tell. Gotcha. We're not gonna retry it. We'll
Thank you for your time. We'll be seeing you.
I have no doubt about that, unfortunately.
Hey, we should grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know, for old time's sake.
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. Goodbye.
Oh.
Shot down, Marty. How did you think that was gonna go?
Please, take a seat. The show's gonna start soon.
Oh, here we go. Natasha Katzinko. Oh no. Oh no, Sonny, now is not the time. Oh, where's he going? Took a step. Oh, what's he see?
Bourbon moon hangs in the sky. My man has left with a golden smile. This is so funny. You can kill me, honey. I'm already dead inside. My body is an empty bottle. Come on, baby, just give
He's like, she's speaking to my soul.
Sonny.
say, Chloe's still lying in my bed, and it's dead.
That felt
That was
foreshadowing.
unique.
Oh, she's here! After the show.
Oh, that is cute. Nobody has ever given me such a unique compliment before.
Uh-huh.
Forgive me, my name is Santino Featherland.
I thought so. You look more or less like I imagined.
More or less.
Sometimes less is more, Mr. Featherland.
What exactly does that mean?
You were amazing, dear, as always.
Could you be my little furball and fetch me a cocktail?
That was done very pointedly.
But of course.
Ibn will be back soon. We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll end the conversation and throw you both out.
Oh, okay.
With all due respect, ma'am, we're not that easy to get rid of. Doesn't matter who's trying, believe me.
Doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I don't want a scene. My room's upstairs. Meet me there in 20 minutes. Come alone, Sonny. You'd be too conspicuous otherwise.
I feel like we're getting set up here real bad.
Hey,
I understand. You know, they call him Target Marty at the station.
I don't have time, Mr. Featherland.
Sure thing, Natasha. I'll come to your room. 3 knocks, a short pause, then another 3.
That's a lot of knocking.
I'll be waiting. Go, before he comes back.
I knew she was trouble the
Oh,
first
we're
time
there.
I saw her. She wore danger like a perfume. It was simply part of her being, and it attracted me, like light attracts the moth people. I wanted to be the microphone as she whispers her melodies, or the pillow she rests her feet on while reading some cheap romance. I wanted to be her nightdress, barely touching, barely covering her marble skin.
Marble.
But I was a cop, and a lifetime wouldn't be enough to rid myself of what a woman like her hides under her makeup. Keep your distance, Sonny. Just keep your distance.
Oh no. Sonny's in trouble. We need to put a save in. I'm gonna save. I don't know how. I don't think I can. Options? That's probably why we didn't get the old save quite correctly last time. But that's gonna do it for my little show today. My shirt's hanging on the side. That's what that is. That's gonna do it for me today. Thank you all for hanging out. Good morning, everybody. I have to get